Alright guys, welcome to the channel, Gymrat Skates. I just want to give a huge shout out to everyone who's hit that subscribe button on my previous video. Thank you so much. As well as the Reddit community for giving me all the love and support. I really appreciate it. I really want to grow this channel into something amazing, into something where skaters can be both healthy, active, and be able to like land their tricks or whatever they want to do. So I want to do a quick video today talking about how to increase your pop in skateboarding. Now I'm gonna premise this with a bit of a disclaimer. I actually think that your pop, although it's important, I think it's a bit overrated when you compare it to other things in skateboarding. I think there's another move or another underlooked factor in skateboarding that I think is way more important than your pop. But I'll explain that in the next video. In this video, let's say that the pop is the absolute most important thing. And I'm going to show you guys some exercises that can help you increase your pop, better your pop, as well as, being able to jump higher. So whenever we're thinking about strength in skateboarding or in any sport, I think there's two main factors to think about. Factor one is strength, and then factor two is what's called explosiveness, or technically speaking, explosive polymetrics. Now, let's talk first about strength. So strength is the amount of power that you have to carry heavy weights. Think of it more as like endurance. So the stronger you are, the heavier weight that you can carry or lift yourself up. Now, the second and more interesting part that concerns skaters is explosiveness. What that is they're exercises or moves, or the amount that you have to increase your speed, quickness, and power. If you think about an ollie, for example, or like a kickflip, it's a very explosive move where you're just trying to pop the board, jump, and then do a flick and then flick out, and then landing the trick. Again, it's all very explosive, very quick, and requires a lot of finesse. And I think a lot of explosive exercises require finesse and timing. So usually strength requires heavy weights, and then sometimes explosive exercises in training, you don't really need that much weight or very little weight. In fact, you can even have it be more like calisthenics. It helps you out with really explosive, really fast, quick movements. All right, so with that said, here are 5 exercises that I believe can help you with your pop. Okay, so exercise number 1 is the deadlift. Now, the deadlift is one of my favorite exercises because it trains your gluteus maximus, which is your butt, your quadriceps, which is your front legs, your adductors, and your hamstrings. Contrary to popular belief, the deadlift is good for your back as well, but I think the main thing to focus on when you're doing this trick is actually your legs. See, why I like the deadlift so much is that it works out your legs so much that it's going to work out your back and make it stronger and more stable. It stabilizes your back because it works out your legs so hard. All right, so this is going to increase your pop in 2 ways. The first way is obviously you're going to get more strength in your legs so you can kick and pop higher. But then the second way is more interesting. The second way, it helps you out with more balance and like more strength. Also, on the side note, if you're ever trying to push up, or what's that term again? When you're trying to pump up rails and pumping up transitions, doing your deadlifts are really, really nice. All right, and then moving on to number 2 is squats. So squats, again, it works out both your legs and your lower part of your legs too. So like parts of your calf. Now, like the deadlift, this is such a straining exercise that it's also gonna work out your back as well. So it kind of works both ways. Both the deadlift and the squat are considered compound exercises, so it's going to help you not only grow your legs but other parts of your body too, which is why it's called compound, meaning trains like multiple parts of your body. Squat is an exercise that's great to increase your pop, but also if you're ever doing shove-its or 360 flips, it trains your back half so that whenever you're doing that scoop, you'll have more strength and muscle to do the scoop and fully rotate your board. All right, exercise number 3, calf raises. This is really, really great for strength, but the reason why I like calf raises so much is that you can do them anywhere. If you're standing in your board, you can just do calf raises on the side. Number 4 is the power clean. Now, I'm gonna be getting more into the explosive exercises at this point. So what the power clean does is it helps with your legs as well as your upper body too. But the main thing about this is you're doing a very explosive exercise that's going to help out with your balance too. If you're first starting out, I probably wouldn't do a really heavy weight. Maybe just do like a single bar or even like an unweighted bar. But try these out. These will definitely help out your explosive energy as well as your speed, as well as your pop too, because there is like in some power cleans, you can check them out on YouTube. They actually do hops, and maybe there's a power clean out there where you can do a high knees. All right, so the vertical jump or the weighted vertical jump. I actually do these exercises as a warm-up before any of my sessions. I usually don't have the weight on it, but sometimes I like carrying the weight if I'm at the gym. So what does this do? Well, this is the direct translation of your pop and then the jump. So that split second where you're doing the pop and then the jump, this is going to help with the explosiveness of that. It's going to train the explosiveness of that moment in time, that in between time between the pop and that jump phase. So this one is very good, and it's a must for any workouts or even like warm-up sessions. So here's a bonus one. This is kind of like the most tried and true exercise, which is the burpee. Now, whenever you're doing the burpee, try jumping up and doing like a quick high knees type thing. That way you can get used to the motion of sucking in your knees. So the concept of sucking in your knees is going to help a lot with a lot of the tricks that you do, especially the ollie. If you're a skater just going to the gym, start out small, start out slow. No one's really gonna judge you, no one's gonna care, frankly. So just kind of go at your own pace and go at your own comfort level. All right, everyone, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button, and again, thank you so much for the Reddit community. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And hit share if this has helped you at all. I would love to hear you guys talk about your experiences at the gym.